Hola, pessoal. Welcome to Kingdom Influencer. I pray that you guys are doing well. I hope that the sound is getting better or is better somehow. In the same spirit and under the same cloud where God is speaking to us about Him calling us, about, how He has chosen us to do certain things. And it becomes a little weird and it feels a little different. And it hurts more when the opposition that we are facing comes from our own family, when the opposition that we are getting comes from people that we love, people that we have grown up with. And we can see that this happened to David. When David went out to go tend to his brothers, to go serve his brothers, and he heard about Goliath. His brother attacked him. His brother came at him in a way that he shouldn't have come at David. We see in 1 Samuel chapter 17, when we start reading from verse 28, it says, "When Eliab, David's oldest brother, heard him speak with the men, he burnt with anger at him and asked, 'Why have you come down here? And with whom did you leave those few sheep in the desert? I know how conceited you are, how wicked your heart is. You came down only to watch the battle.' 'Now what have I done?' said David. 'Can't I speak?' He then turned away to someone else, brought up the same matter, and the men answered him." Sorry about that. My phone just went off. Where are we? And the men answered him as before. David's brother acted out and did what he did and said what he said, because he saw that David had courage. The courage that David had, he as an older brother, he as a warrior, he as someone that was part of Saul's troops, that was part of Saul's army, he didn't have that courage that he saw his younger brother have. People come against what you are doing because they don't have the courage that you have to answer to God's call and do what God has asked or has commanded of you. The people that tell you, hey, give up. The people that tell you, oh, you keep praying for the same thing and nothing's happening. It's because they don't have that courage. It's because they don't have that strength. In one of the videos, God spoke to us, and he showed how he said to Gideon, come in the strength that you have. These people that are discouraging you, these people that are coming against you, they don't even have any bit of strength or any bit of courage. They don't have nothing like that in them. They have zilch, zero. David didn't waste no time. He confronted that spirit of intimidation, that spirit that wanted to intimidate him. And he asked the same question again. He dribbled his brother. He put his brother to the side and he carried on with what he was supposed to do in that moment. And that's what God is telling you to do. Confront that spirit. Do not allow that spirit to intimidate you, but you intimidate that spirit. You put that spirit back in place. You let that spirit know who is boss. It doesn't matter that I'm a female. It doesn't matter that I'm a male. It doesn't matter that I'm tall, that I'm short. It doesn't even matter what I'm living right now. It doesn't matter my circumstances. But I am going to put you in your place. I am going to show you who I am and whose I am. And then David turned to the giant and he got himself ready for that battle. He didn't go back and forth with his brothers. When you put that intimidating spirit in its place, don't waste your time going back and forth. Speak once, speak twice, and make sure that when you speak with authority. You speak with the authority that God has given you. Don't waste your time fighting false battles. If David had engaged with his brother, he would have been fighting a false battle while the real battle was out there waiting for him. So stop engaging in the false battles. Stop engaging in the battles that you are not supposed to be engaging in, because you already know the battle that you are in. You already know what's real. You already know what's going to produce results. You already know what's going to change your life, what's going to change your family's life. You already know what God wants. Don't drop your things. Don't allow the enemy to take your attention for you to focus on the false battles. You know what the real battle is. Keep focused. Keep grounded. And fight against that Goliath. That Goliath that has been trying to intimidate you. That stronghold in your family that has been trying to get you bound. Keep you bound. Stop you. That is what you are going to fight up against. Don't worry what people said, what they didn't say. Don't worry the support that you didn't get. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. The focus is you listening to God, doing what God is saying, and going forth in battle. This is a really short and quick word that I wanted to share with you guys. Ignore Eliab. Ignore the Eliabs in your life. Don't allow Eliab to intimidate you. Don't allow it. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Um beijo. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.